UFC 295, holy shit. I mean, first of all, I want to say thank you to Alex Pereira. The amount of parlays that I had riding on him, you can see right here, were absolutely insane. Big thank you to him because I really needed him to pull through in the main event. What a card though. I mean, I feel like I say this every time I talk about pay-per-view, but that was probably one of the best cards I've seen in a while. That is like the nice thing about being an MMA fan is every month feels like the Super Bowl. This card very much particularly, I don't know if it was the Madison Square Garden or just the matchups with Yuri Prochazka, like the just knockout matchups in the co-main and main. I mean, Diego Lopez in the co-main opener, I bet on Diego Lopez. That guy's a stud. I mean, after watching his UFC debut against Movsar Evloev and almost submit Movsar multiple times, I was very, very impressed with him. And the fact that he was an underdog in this matchup, I know Sabatini is a very skilled grappler, but I think Lopez is just a different animal. This guy is, Joe Rogan, I believe, said it on the broadcast, but this guy is literally a predator. He's looking to finish you every minute of the fight, every second of the fight. I definitely am becoming a Diego Lopez fan. Benoit Saint-Denis and Matt Frevola. This was another fight that I was very excited for. I knew somebody was going to get finished in this. Benoit Saint-Denis just, caught Frevola on the way out. I don't know what Frevola was thinking. Like, he was just circling away. Like, the head kick was there. Brutal head kick. Very quick fight. Rolling along to Jessica Andrade and Mackenzie Dern. That one was really surprising to me that Jessica Andrade, former champion, as tenured as she is, for her to be basically a plus 200 underdog against Mackenzie Dern. I know Mackenzie Dern looked great in her fight against Angela Hill, but she looked like a fish out of water on the feed last night. I mean, eventually Andrade got the second round KO, but it just seemed like the writing was on the wall. I was really impressed because the lines seemed like they should have been flip-flopped, especially after watching that fight. Going into the main or the co-main event, the interim championship, watching Tom Aspinall when he walked out, I could see it in his eyes. I don't know if anybody else was picking up on this, but the guy seemed nervous. But man, did that guy show up. That was insane. I mean, to knock out a guy like Sergey Pavlovich, phenomenal performance. I'm very excited to see the eventual matchup because I'm assuming that, he's going to have to fight John Jones at some point. I don't know what they're going to do with that Stipe matchup, but I would imagine he's going to fight John Jones. Realistically, I would say that this matchup for John Jones is a little bit more favorable in my opinion because I think John Jones can hang on the feet with Aspinall. That's crazy to say, but I think I would favor John Jones in a matchup against Aspinall much better than I would favor him in a matchup against Sergey Pavlovich. Obviously, we're going to find out when that happens. Hopefully that does happen. Then moving on to the main event in John Jones's former division that he used to reign over for many, many years. Yuri Prochazka and Alex Pereira faced off in what I expected to be bananas. It really wasn't that, insane in the first round. Pereira was tagging Prochazka with some very, very good leg kicks. Those leg kicks are insane. DC got leg kicked by Alex Pereira earlier in the week during fight week and barely made contact, and DC was in pain. And then you see, fast forward to the fight, Alex Pereira landing, I think he landed like 3 or 4 leg kicks, and Prochazka's leg was toast. And then eventually, Pereira tagged him with those 2 quick hooks. I mean, I didn't even see the second one that dropped him really landed real time. And then Prochazka kind of recovered. Pereira hit him with some more follow-up elbows. And then eventually the fight got stopped. Some people were a little bit, questionable about the stoppage. Obviously, I was happy with it because I had a lot of money riding on Pereira. I needed Pereira by knockout. But, pulling myself away from that, looking at that objectively, there was an angle in slow-mo where Mark Goddard was standing. It would really kind of be Mark Goddard's POV, where Prochazka has his grips around Pereira's legs, and then he gets hit with a really hard elbow. He's getting hit with a bunch of elbows, and then one of them hits him, and his grips just drop, and his hands go limp, and he falls all the way back, basically getting Pereira out. I think Goddard saw that visual and just kind of stepped in after Pereira landed like 1 or 2 more shots. Now, yes, Prochazka was still moving, and Prochazka even said himself that Goddard made the right call. I don't know if that's just Prochazka being a humble guy, because that's how he is. He's a martial artist through and through. But I could definitely see why Goddard in the moment would have stopped that fight. Now, I do think maybe he could have let him take a few more shots, especially with everything. He was the champion, never lost the belt. I could definitely see, letting the fight go on a little bit longer, but realistically, being hurt against a killer like Alex Pereira with that kind of power, I mean, say he makes it back to the feet, you're still going to be compromised, and then you get tagged again. Who knows? It's hard to say, but I think Goddard, in the moment, made the right decision for what he was seeing. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Did you guys think that was an early stoppage? Do you think he might have made the right choice? Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps my channel grow. And until next time, catch you guys later.